Who
So
took you under the wing? Like, who taught you the most about the actual business of
SD
pro wrestling?
Jones, SD Jones, SD Jones. I owe everything to SD. Everything. Because after Hamilton, Ontario, uh, we were going to like Hershey, PA for a show, and at TV taping, SD asked me if I was going, and I said yeah. And he said, "Why don't you drive down to the Bronx, meet me? There's a enormous Shell station off of Bartow Avenue. It's something else now, but it had that massive Shell sign off the highway." He goes, "Meet me at that gas station. Follow me back to my house. I only live around the corner. He put your car there." I had this big green '77 Thunderbird. So he goes, "Leave your car there and jump in my car." He goes, "I just bought a brand new Buick LeSabre." He had a 1985 Buick LeSabre. So I jumped in SD's car and he goes, "Listen, kid, I'm going to smarten you up to the business with this ride." And it was just absolutely amazing. And I drove him crazy because, in the end, he ended up, you know, teaching me pig Latin because they were talking in front of they were calling me a mark in front of my face. And, they're going Miyazark. And I'm like, what the hell is that? You know, they're talking all this stuff. And I'm like, I don't understand that language. So I'm in the car going, Fee Zinger, we is Indo, Fee Zinger, Neesdale, he is and Fee is He's like, and I did it 200 times. He goes, "All right, kid, you got the hang of it. Stop." So he told me who to stay away from. He told me who the Stooges were. Um, he told me all about Vince, but he also educated me well about Vince's father. And I came in a little too late because Vince Sr. was an incredible human being, a very kind-hearted man, and as Jose Luis Rivera would tell me, loved us. He loved SD. He loved Jose. Evan Ginsberg. I'm friends with him on Facebook, and he posts dozens and dozens and dozens of wrestling posters. And house shows. Frank Williams is all over the place.
Right.
All over the place. So I remembered seeing Frank in New Haven Coliseum. So he must have really loved his jobbers because they got work.
Right.
Um, I always loved Finkel's idea. He'd always sit next to me in the dressing room at TV and go, "Mario, I don't care what anybody says. Out of the clear blue sky, whoever you're working with, you just wrap in a small package and get a 3 count. I'd die to see what the crowd would do and what the reaction would be and how it would go from there." You know, I go, "That's a great idea, Howard." So, yeah, if it, and SD did that for Roma too. So when you mention SD's name in front of Roma and I mean, SD he was something really special. And from what I understand from him, Vince Sr. was really special. And Vince Jr. is nothing, not even close anywhere near like his
Right.
father. I'm looking at all these posters, all these old posters, and I'm seeing Harley Race in the NWA. It wasn't even WCW, right? It was the NWA. And Bob Backlund's on that card, and Andre the Giant's on that card. Because they call Vince Sr. up and go, "Hey, can we use a few guys?" They go, "Sure, I'll call you for a few guys too." And it was nice. It was a
Yeah.
handshake and an agreement, and everybody got along nice. Then Vince Jr. took over and said, "I want the whole thing." And by God, if he got it. But I think in the end, karma got him. Paradise Valley Professional Wrestling.com. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's our 10th year. we're doing that, and we have a podcast, Hey Roma, that's really taken off. We're really balls out on that podcast. It's not just a professional wrestling podcast. We really dedicate it to the military and first responders, ambulance drivers, firefighters, police, military. My father was in World War II. Roma's father was in the Korean War. We have a great love for this country.
Any social media for yourself you want to give out?
Oh, and yeah, everybody's welcome if they want to friend me on Facebook. You just type in Mario Mancini, you'll see my shoot name there. I am the singing wrestler on TikTok. I don't sing that well, but I do have by now 100 videos of me singing on there. I am the singing wrestler on TikTok. I do have an Instagram, although I don't go on it much. I do have a Twitter. I go on that even less. But I'm a Facebook, TikTok guy for as long as we're gonna have TikTok. So I am the singing wrestler on there. And I'm 57 and single.
Slide into Mario's DMs, ladies.